Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. You're with Rochelle Smith at Stamping Flair. Just bear with me. Let me know if you are with me, and I just want to make sure that there is no echo. And I hope your day is going well and you've had welcome to the weekend. So today is my card creation series. I'm an independent stamping up demonstrator based in Melbourne, and I'll be sharing a card with the Friendly Seagulls stamp set. Sorry, I'm just trying to get this echo out at the moment. Let me know if you're with me right now. Hopefully, everything is going well. I think it's all right. I think I just can hear myself on my screen here, but that's okay. I think it's okay. So I'll show you the card. So hopefully you can join in and let me know. Hi, Anita, can you hear me okay, or is there an echo? Please let me know. This is what we're going to be creating. I love the Friendly Seagulls. And I know we did a Beachy card last time, but I thought we could do another one. It's a little bit different. Quite different, actually, to last week's one. And I just love the beach stuff. So you've got the Friendly Seagulls is a celebration, like I said, and celebration, everything is okay. Thank you, Anita. This is the stamp set. So you've got another 1 week left where you can earn free products with every $100 you spend. So take advantage of it. There's lots of things you can choose from. So if this is not a cup of tea, you can select something else. There's stamp sets, there's dies, there's bundles, there's designer series paper, there's ribbon, there's embellishments, there's lots and lots of fun things. So take advantage of it. And I'm offering a special as well if you place an order between today and next Friday. So it'll incorporate next Friday's class as well. You will get a gift from me as well when your order reaches $100. So the opportunity to get my class kit is past, just that I had to order for March as well. So going forward, I will be advertising my April class coming up. So you need to order that in March so you can get that. But over the next week, if you place a $100 order, you will get a gift from me as well. So I will switch this camera around, and I'm hoping, let me know if the sound is not good, and I will try and work it out. No. Okay, I hope you can still hear me. I'm this is a I'm still working out this new system, and I haven't played with it enough, so I kind of have to be live before I can work out what's happening. So we have got a grey granite card base, and I have paired it with some Country Woods Designer Series paper. And this is actually the Floral Delight paper, which is that beautiful. I just love the gingham. I'm a bit crazy for gingham. So if there's gingham, I'm in. And I, the, um, I just love everything. Like there's the pink gingham as well in that wildflower design. Oh, softer than before. Okay, that's interesting. The wildflower design paper is really nice as well, and that's got a pink gingham. Hopefully, I get a bit better here, and I can work this out. The sound is coming. Let me. Going to add my. Okay, hopefully that's a bit better. And we'll see whether that. Oh, great. Okay, so I'm getting the getting the what do you call the correct combinations. That's what I have to work out. You know, when you try something, try new technology. So I'm going live on Facebook as well. So bear with me if I'm chatting and things like that, and you're on YouTube watching the replay. Um, just skip through and watch the creativity and be inspired. I might do a bit of chatting. That's just me. But I hope you get some inspiration. So I've got the PDF there if you want to purchase it. This is just two little thin strips of the gingham paper, which I'm layering on basic white. Don't get caught up with how big or whatever. They're exactly the same size, but use whatever bits you have to create this background. Um, if you have a thinner bit, it doesn't matter. I have been inspired for this color combination by the Sunday Stamps Challenge. So you can find that at Sunday Stamps blog. And I picked up on those colors. I like sometimes following a sketch or a color challenge. It makes life a bit easier. There's so much to choose from, so it's easier when you start off with something. Now, I felt I needed this Country Woods Designer Series paper. It is Coastal Cabana. I have mixed it with some Pool Party. This paper goes with just about everything. Bit of feedback now. Okay, I know what I'm. Let me just see. Okay, hi Tanya, lovely to see. Thanks for joining. Um, Let me see. Tell me if that sound goes completely off, but hoping it's better. It's good to see you. Hope everyone's well. It's a busy weekend for me this weekend. Tanya, are you going to on stage this time? I know Anita's going. And I'm just going that onto my grey granite card base. So that's the full length of that card base. What I have done now is, no, not far away, Anita. I haven't done any swaps. I have to do that. This weekend's going to be a little busy because we've got our Stamping Lounge retreat on Sunday. So that's pretty much full day. I've got to do some catching up tomorrow. Maybe I'll have to do some swaps tomorrow. So what I've done, it is the to the point class this February. So I am using it in a bit of a different way. So I have just partially punched out these labels. So halves. And this is also from that same designer series paper. Yeah. And what I'm going to do is just, I didn't want that ornate kind of edge for this card. I didn't feel it went with the style of card, so I'm trimming it. And what it looks like now is a bit of a wave. And I'm just doing that on all three. And you can alter your punches or your die cuts like that just to create the vibe you are going for. Yeah, you gotta do swaps. You don't have to. So swaps, if you are not a demonstrator, you may not know what swaps are. Swaps are something It's up, what do you call, not compulsory. You create a bunch of cards, and others create bunches of cards, and you swap with someone else, so you get their creation. And I think the beauty of swaps is you get to meet people. I think that's what the best part about swaps is. So I'm stamping these seagulls in tuxedo black. So if you have ordered the $100 or purchased the kit, you will get all the cardstock to make this, and you just stamp it. I didn't want to fussy cut it early because I prefer to color while it's on the bigger piece. And then I will stamp my little chippies there. It's pretty cute. I like those chips. So you create the cards, and then you go around meeting people and sharing your cards, and you get one in return, and you come home with a whole bunch of different ones than you went with. So you get different styles and different stamp sets, I guess, and lots of different ideas. It's very fun. So now I'm going to color these images with watercolor pencils. I tossed about doing blends, stamping blends, but I thought I have done them a bit. So I've got Coastal Cabana, Balmy Blue. There is a blue as well, so it's a mix. Just use what you've got. I've got both sets, but there's a blue. It looks similar, but it adds different shading. We've got some Daffodil Delight, Crushed Curry, Pecan Pie. That's a great color in the assortment one. Early Espresso, and I've got Granny Apple Green there for the center of the burger. So all I'm going to do is just color these birds, just the center, just to add a little bit of color. You finished your swaps, Tanya, today. How awesome. I'm last minute Larry. I'm just always doing things last minute. I'm hopeless like that. My brain starts getting into gear last minute, but that's not going to work this time. I need to get my brain in order. It's not gonna cut it with work. I just need to do stuff earlier. I'm getting better. And do you find that sometimes when push comes to shove, then I like sort of the ideas come. Unless I'll do. So I'm adding a bit of early espresso here, just along the edges of the wings. And it's a bit higgledy-piggledy, I'm adding it. And it's just more like shading, but I guess you could say it's a little bit sandy and the sort of not dirty look, but not quite clean. Just adding definition. You could add even a gray, but instead of being pure white. Hi, Masuri. You're the same as me, Anita. You work better under pressure. I don't know why. It's funny. Yeah, it's just funny in that. We just put ourselves through this stuff. I don't. Unnecessary, but necessary. I got some new product from the online exclusives, which are going live to customers next month. But I bought one suite, but minus one set of papers. But I bought one lot. And then I also bought, so I'm just adding some shading with just the blue, but you can use anything. I'm going to color the chips in the Daffodil Delight. And I bought I can't remember what the name is. It was one with scenes, and it had like frames in the wood look. Some were oval and some were rectangle. And I'm adding some shading with pecan pie just to give that fried look. And we'll go in with all these chips as well. So your ones at the back could be darker if you want to spend more time coloring them in. We're going for 6 days, but like it's just we're there from the Tuesday to the Sunday. But I reckon we'll be just so busy, um, it'll fly. So now I'm going to add some balmy glue on this little chip packet just to add some color. I think it needs a little bit of color. And I wanted to keep it in those tones because I was following that color palette. So you comment one day you'll be in advance and pigs will fly. uh, it would be so nice. It's just like there's never enough time, is it, NHS? Goodness. I feel your pain. I'll get it done. It's just last minute. Now the beak I'm doing as well, but this one I'll just do a bit lighter. And I will add maybe some shading with the brown just on the early espresso. And use whatever brown you have. And I'm just trying to create some definition there. So now, we've got to color his feet as well in the same. So not too many colors. Very simple. I've left him white. You can add. That's why I said you can color it in grey as well. And again, early espresso. Depend into how dark you could color it. You can get variations in the same color. What are these called? Not claws. They're not claws. I don't know. They're flippers. I don't know. Like swimming flippers. So now I'm going to fussy cut just around it. It's a bit of fussy cutting, but when I'm fussy cutting, I prefer to make a smaller piece. It's easier to just maneuver around it. I love looking at cards when I swap with people, and now I look back at cards who I swapped with at the first on stage I went, and like people I didn't know, and now like we meet online or we met in person. It's so nice to look back at those cards, and I appreciate those people who swap with me. So always like swap with people you don't know, show grace, and take extras. You're arriving on the Wednesday, Tanya, coming home Monday. Yeah, so but yeah, they're staying the same amount of time as I am. Yeah, because it's like 3 full days of we'll be pretty tired, I reckon. Loads of fun. So I just wanted to share with you. I was saying about this weekend, we are having our stamping lounge retreat. So it's the Storybooks Moments retreat, and that's on Sunday. We'll be creating live 6 projects, 3 fun polls, and 3 other. But you also get 3 additional fun polls, which you'll get. So all in all, you'll get 21 PDFs and designs that you can create with the variations and things. So the you can join all over the world. It's $54.95 for the retreat. It's with Kayla, Macaulay, Maheshwari, Rajaguru, and myself. If you are unable to join on the day, you can still participate because all the replays will be available to you. So that's the stampinglounge.com. You can find out all that information. So let me just get that out of the way. And I'm trying to get out of the way. Okay. So here we are. So that's about the retreat. That's this Sunday, and it's featuring the Storybooks Moment retreat, Storybooks Moment suite. So come join us. We'd love to have you. And if you haven't tried the Stamping Lounge, it's a good time to just give us a go and see how you like it. And I think that's a really good suite as well. Like, I think it was a favorite amongst many. So that's our little guy down there. I think I like these guys because they remind me of just a beach down here where you get the seagulls. And they're all a little bit naughty. I pretty much always fussy cut these guys, and I like the texture it brings, but you can just stamp it on a circle and color it in. The fussy bit is just the feet pass part. Yeah, looking forward to the retreat, Anita. Yeah, it'll be fun. I had to get another pack of DSP. I had finished all mine, so I was waiting for it. And I had used a lot of the die cuts too in the pack. They're really handy, those die cuts that come in our DSP packs. Make it so much easier too. I've been thinking about getting the scrapbook set and with the stamp set as well. I really like that stamp set. Haven't got it yet. And it's lovely for Easter. I always say it's not all about the carrots and the chocolate, but it's just sort of the theme and just a bit of fun. All right, so we've got our little images, which I have fussy card. Oh, I missed a little bit here. And oh, I forgot his feet in there. Goodness. It's Friday. My brain has gone to sleep. Sometimes at work at about 2 o'clock, we say we've hit the Friday wall. We just go, we're ready to stop. Oh, I nearly threw my chips. Throw the chips. So I got that. Now, the next thing I've got is a bit of this die cut, which I used last week too, and I absolutely love this. This is from the Beauty of the Deep dies, or the bundle. Well, it's not a bundle anymore, but I just love it. It's really nice. Anything like that can offer so much texture. And I've got a bit of Daffodil Delight cardstock. I'm going to stamp this image in Pecan Pie ink onto the Daffodil Delight cardstock. Now, in your kit, I will provide the Daffodil Delight cardstock. You will have to stamp the image with, or you can substitute with something you have. We've had lots of Beachy sets, and anything would work. But this has been one of my favorites. This is pretty much the only die cutting you will have to do. And I wanted to bring in that Daffodil Delight from the gingham, so it wasn't like stark and sitting in the middle of nowhere with nothing blending in. So by adding this, it toned in, and I'll show you what I did to make it tone in even better. You can bring in the colors and match it up. Just move a little. This is a nice big image to fill in, and the piece was a bit small, but it's okay. It's just going in the back. So next month's class is going to be the mixed florals. Mixed media flowers. I always get one is the DSP and one is the bundle. It's that beautiful one with the tulips and the like the sunflowers, pretty, and it's got beautiful dyes as well, which match. So for this, I'm going to be using some crushed curry and early espresso to bring in some depth to this. Sorry, the early espresso is for this. I'm going to be using some crushed curry here, and we'll see. We might use some pecan pie on this one as well. And it'll add some shading, even though it's yellow different color. So it's this crushed curry on Daffodil Delight, and it brings in that nice richness to the color. And I'm feeling a bit like Maya's Rory because she does beautiful things like this. Adding tone on tone. And then we'll add some pecan pie. And just makes it more seamless. My story is rubbing off, yes. And now I'm adding a bit of pecan pie. It's good to, you learn from all people you watch, and you're always learning, aren't you? You never stop learning. There's always something new you can pick up on. Then a bit of early espresso. As I say, casing is great because you're learning and trying things. Now, got a little bit of this, which I'll have die cut. It's from the Spotlight on Nature dies, and you know what? I counted my dies the other day, and one was missing. I'm having a connection. I don't know what I've done with it, but I haven't had time to even look for it. But I guess, okay, most of them. One, it's just one. I know what I've done. I put it in some other pack. So a bit of pool party on the side. And again, I'm going to add some pecan pie with the stamping blend, just some splatters. And this is going to tie in a few more of those colors together. So you're bringing in them subtly, but somewhere along the line it's going to blend. So that's that. This goes a little bit wide. I'm not going to fiddle. I'll leave him. So I'm going to glue these under. This one was an actual afterthought. I had thought I'll do this something else with this punch. So I just glued it straight on here. I think it's much easier if you glue these under. So I kind of just do a little bit of a line. It's easier to get it straight. And put one at the end. So you can do this as wide. When you punch them out, do it as wide, or as if you're doing this at home. And then I kind of did this just like that. And this is going to, the center is going to get covered. But even like that, it's okay. So it looks a little bit like a wave. So now we'll glue these together. This one on the left, and then the one with the little border. So if you wanted to do that type of border, you could stamp it with those other, say you could give it a more detailed effect and do those borders, so you could have a flower on the edge. something like that if you wanted to create that similar effect with a different look. So then I'm going to go like that. Now we'll put our circle here, and I'll put dimensionals on it. Instead of I'm placing the pick and pie dots at the top, then I'm going to put this coral here. Just on this side, your dimensionals would have to have a double. So layer them together. So that it sits evenly. I'm just going to make sure it's there. So then I'll put a couple here, which are going to be on the circle. And the circle is already raised up with dimensionals. So you only need one. Then it will balance out. And now you see that covered up that little join. And I'm just giving this a bit of texture by curving it. Start some glue here and there. Right now there's a join of it too with Sale-A-Bration. So there's two options. You can either choose $51 extra product, or you get the two lots of markers, stamping right markers, for $169. You get to choose $235 of product plus those extras, so you get a choice. And I think that's great value. It's if you are into coloring and things like that. If I would probably pick the colors if I was doing that, but you might prefer just the choice of product and extra products. And that's what is good with the starter kit. It's not pre-selected for you. You get your choice. What works for you. So if that's something that interests you and you want to get a bulk amount of product for little money, just take a look at that. That offer is available until next Friday. So this is, I'm just stamping the Hey Friend. There's different sentiments in this set. I love you more than French fries. I love you, and there's a chips option. I'm thinking of myself. It's probably not something I would send out to someone if I was making a custom card for someone who wanted that sentiment. But it's just more about my personal preference. If I was telling someone I love you, I feel bad to say, yeah, I love you more than French fries. I hope I love them more than French fries. But I get the kind of the humor, so some people might like that, but I like the Hey Friend. And I've just created a little banner And you can give it a bit of just a easy wincy bit of a curve, just to put. And I've stamped that on Coastal Cabana, and again, just scraps, bits and pieces. Use it all up. If you have pool party, use pool party. Whatever works. Yeah, much of a muchness. So now I've got some of this beautiful gold twisted thread. And I was going to use linen, and I thought, no, I use linen all the time, and let's be brave. I'll go gold with wood. Got this gold's really nice. It ties so well. So just tie a nice bow, and I'm going to add a glue dot. Just under something like that. Just maneuvering that a bit so that it goes in the direction I want it to. So we've still got to put up birds, so seagulls. So let's do them. I am going to first do this guy because I want to add his feet down. But I didn't have time to really stick my sample down properly, and I want the feet stuck down. It looks better. This is a brand new glue. I've got to be careful. I'm letting that sit for a second, so it's not really wet. And then I'll put it down, and I'll put a clear block on top of it. And I'm just kind of hiding him a little bit behind the hole there. Oh, that's so cute. They used to love you more than the I still have that set. That is quite a cute one. They're all nice because it depends on who you're giving it to as well. I think it's a really it's more personalized. I think that one. All these with the I love you more than it, and it depends on what they're like. I think that's what's important. Yeah. Oh, that's so cute. Because do you remember the one with the chocolates? I love that was a nice set with the die cut letters. But for someone like me, I'm not a crazy chocolate person, so that probably not really. Probably fries would be more my thing because I like a good chip. So it's more meaningful if I say I love you more than chips. And then I really love them. Smaller. So just tuck that in there. And this, I kind of just made it like fallen. So it's like the seagulls gone mad and he's just dropped it. Because they have that kind of personality, isn't it? You just, I don't know, I imagine them to be like that. Like they kick it or do something silly. They behave like that. So like he's tipped it over, he's stolen one, and he's gone. Sorry for my I'm going to that part. Animals just have such personalities. They're funny. Yeah, they are cheeky. Cassidy was telling, my daughter was telling me the other day, she said they went to the beach and she said they were throwing like chips or whatever and she said one fellow was scaring all the others and squawking at the others so the others would run away and he was just like a bully. So he was the classroom bully. So let's go with some of the just what residue of crushed curry. I've just brought the crushed curry in case I needed more, but the residue was enough. And I'm going to stamp this particular one. This comes up really nice. And they're just a bit off the and then I might incorporate, instead of doing the splatters in pecan pie, let's do it in, oh my goodness, what did I do it in? Coastal. So something that's close to coastal is probably Summer Splash. Just to add a bit of that blue into it and bring that into the inside of the card. And if you want something, a quick way to decorate your cards without too much fuss, stamping is the way to go. Without even designing newspaper, but it just adds something quick. So if you want to play along with this, go on to Sunday Stamps, and that's the color combo I've kind of followed. They don't specific, but they just give you the colors, like the look, so you can pick whatever works for you. So to finish up, I have used these dots. Now these are called Sunny Days Iridescent Dots. Could have like gone a bit wild and done the pumpkin pie in that. I'm thinking that's pumpkin pie, but I'm using this, and really I don't have the entire suite, but when I purchase things from the catalog, I tend to look at ribbons, embellishments, designer series paper. That's my like. I will always try and get those because then I can always fuss around and make things pretty with those. Once I've selected a couple of bundles or something like that, and even if I don't buy the rest of the things, I had them. I thought they were quite cute. So that's our card. I hope you have liked it. I have my link below to order if you wish, or I can order for you. But thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate your time on this Friday night. I know everyone's busy, and I do value your time. Thanks, Anita. I'm glad you like it, and I hope you give it a try. Maybe you like the sketch. Perhaps that's something you can follow, or the color combo, whatever it is. Give it a try, and maybe share it with me. I'd love to see what you create. So thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you, perhaps at the retreat. If you haven't registered, I hope you register and join us on Sunday, and if not, next Friday. Thanks, everyone. Bye bye.